Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm back with another quick card. And today I'm going to be using some of the Whimsy and Wonder specialty paper. The card I'm going to make today is a variation on one that I make year after year, and it works for both Christmas and birthdays. Basically what we do is we make a mini gift package. Usually I make a stack of 3 and put them on the front, but that is the full card usually. So this time I was drawn by this paper that's got the little wrapped gifts all over it. It is a little bit Christmassy because we've got the holly berries on there. So I still think that this works great as a Christmas card especially, but you could still make it a winter birthday card. And what I've done is I've already cut, obviously we've got my A6 portrait base, and this is in Blushing Bride, and I've got a card front cut here which will be 3 7/8 by 5.5 inches, and that's the Whimsy and Wonder specialty paper. Now I've got these pieces for the front. We've got a small piece of basic white which is 2 inches by 3.5 inches, and a mat that's 1/4 inch bigger on either side for that. So that's going to be what we have here. Sorry if you can hear something moving about, it's my dog underneath my desk. Now I've got a little square here of mint macaron. You could make this a bit smaller if you wanted, but because I'm using this Blushing Bride ribbon, it's quite a thick ribbon, so I wanted a large enough square to sort of cope with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm first of all going to stamp my greeting on this card layer here. So I'm just going to grab my mat because we're using photo polymer, so I want a base for that to stamp on. I'm using polished pink ink. That's one of the colours in the suite that we've got here. And I've taken the Merry Christmas. This is one of those things that I do very often. I've taken the Merry Christmas and I've snipped it apart between the Merry and Christmas so that I can put it on 2 separate lines. If you're not confident enough to do that, just find yourself another sentiment that will fit within this. Or indeed you could turn it around and do it the other way about and just have a slightly larger panel. So I'm standing up so that I can see where I'm stamping, and there's just enough room there at the base for that to go like that. And by stamping that first, if I had made a mistake, then I could flip it over. So we do that, and then we can start to assemble layers. So I'm going to adhere this now. I'll use my stamping seal. I'm going to pop this onto our mat of Blushing Bride. So I'll just get that about centred there and flip that over and press from the back so I don't smudge the ink. And we're going to adhere this. Now just be careful when you're cutting this. There is a right way up to it because of the bows on the paper. So just check out when you're cutting your DSP that the bows are facing the right way for the project that you want to make. And I'm going to be using this Whimsy and Wonder paper in an upcoming bags and tags class very soon. So if you're interested, please keep popping by to find out more. Right, so I'm going to pop that on the front like that. Now my little square of mint macaron that I've got here, I'm wanting to put this ribbon around it. Now ribbon, I do think that you want a dry glue and you want something strong enough to hold it down. What I'm going to do is just use a bit of tear and tape, and this is actually, you could use it on the front if you wanted as well, but this is actually the back for me. So what I'm going to do is that around. Sorry, off camera if I'm not careful. So I'm just fastening this around my square like that. And then I'm going to use another couple of pieces of tear and tape to go across the other way as well. And I'm just going to pop these on like this just to anchor it. And because we've got quite a bit of bulk with the ribbon, I'm keeping the rest of the layers flat so that I'll still just be able to squeeze it through a normal toast size. So now pop that midway and wrap that across like that and secure again on the back like that. And there we've got our little parcel. And if it does need just scooching up a little bit, then you can do that. So, like I say, I'm going to put this on flat. I am actually going to use dimensionals because the ribbon has already added bulk to the parcel. So I'm going to put my dimensionals behind that little parcel. And we're just going to pop that. Like I say, usually I would pop this up, and if you're hand delivering this, you may still want to. I'm going to go up to there and just making sure that I've got it fairly well centered. Right, and I'm looking for my dimensionals. So, and what I'll do is just stick the dimensionals on the corners like that. Now you'll see I've already tied a little bow of the same ribbon, and I think I'll have it going that way. So I want to pop that about there, so in between the Merry Christmas, leaving a little bit of room here for this to go. And I'm just now going to trim the ends of this. And this ribbon does fray, so you want some nice sharp scissors so that you don't pull it. And then I'm going to grab glue dots for the next bit. You could still use some tear and tape. So I press my bow into the back and I'll pick up about 3 glue dots. I'm generous with the glue dots because this is a bulky ribbon. And I'm just popping this at the top so that it goes down to a similar level actually to our little gift. So there is our quick card for the day. And like I say, I've done it as a Christmas, but that could just as easily be birthday, a happy birthday card. And of course you can do this with any sort of ribbon that you've got in your stash, but it really goes so well with this background paper here. So this is actually out of stock right at the moment. It's on back order. We will be getting some back in on the 15th of November, back into the warehouse, ready for distribution. So just wanted to let you know it's been that popular. So thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel below to see a quick card on a Monday and a quick tip on a Friday. Thank you.